Hello, gorgeous. Ooh, my name is Dusty, and this is the Scorpio Priestess. If you like my vibe, I would appreciate your likes and subscribes. Anybody who already has, thank you. If you would like a personal reading, you can do that by visiting Scorpiopriestess.com. And today is the last day of my Black Friday sale. I have many things on sale, but a half-hour FaceTime for $33, a 15-minute FaceTime for $22, a video recorded reading for $30, and a tarotphy session, a breakup coaching session, 1 hour for $75. You can find all of those by going to the book now on my website. If you would like to enter to win $175, you can do that by liking, subscribing, and entering blessing. But Scorpio, if you're doing well for yourself, let's pass this forward to those who could use the extra money. But anybody is welcome to enter to win a free half-hour FaceTime reading by liking, subscribing, and entering reading. My ears are popping like you would not believe, Scorpio. A lot of channeling about to happen. I hope everybody is doing well and vibing high. Had your best Thanksgiving. I had a great Thanksgiving. My daughter and her boyfriend surprised me and came home. I did not think they were going to make it, and so I ended up having a very great Thanksgiving. They also bought me some birthday gifts. They live in the city, and I do not get to see them, so this is the first time seeing them since my birthday, and it was so sweet. My daughter's boyfriend bought me this architect oracle deck, so we are going to use it. I'm going to have to study it to be able to use it without the book, but looks like a very beautiful deck. How can I be more flexible right now? What are you doing? What are you trying to control? Maybe it's time to let go. Let love move through you today and trust the outcome will be for your highest good. Today's soul action. Remind yourself all day long that you are safe, that life is happening for you, and you are not alone. And then do some yoga. The divine is wanting you to get a little more flexible here. Allow the Holy Spirit, allow the universe to do its job to bring in the things that are needed in your life, and to let go of the things that are no longer serving you. Spirit is asking you to be more flexible in life and trust that your guides, your ancestors are walking beside you, Scorpio. You may want to do a breathing exercise, a little 5-minute meditation. I do have the Wayne Dyer Moses Code music on in the background. If you like to listen to healing frequency, I have added that to my channel, The Alchemist 2.0. I shared it on the community post. If you like this music or you're looking to really connect with your higher self, this is a great meditation. Put it on for 10 minutes. Breathe in through your nose to the count of 4, hold to the count of 4, out to the count of 4. Try to slow your thoughts down. Try doing it for 5-10 minutes a day, Scorpio. You will find within a few weeks there will be a huge difference in your thoughts, being able to control your thoughts more. So, Spirit, tell me, what is the overall energy for my babies today? What is the overall energy? The womb. Okay, let's get into it. The womb. I would imagine we will find the womb. It doesn't have a number on it, and this is why. Very beautiful deck. It was so sweet of them, and I will definitely use it. But I may have to start, this may be one that needs to be pulled before we get started, because, there we go. I don't like to waste time on trying to find it in the book. Everything has an origin story. The womb architect asks us to contemplate the beginning beyond the beginning. The mother beyond the mother. In a world that often navigates power and necessity of feminine principles, this card returns us to the warmth, tenderness, and sacred intelligence from which we came. It is a card of receiving, not achieving, of accepting love from the mother of all of us. She is the life-giving force that forgives us, cherishes us, even the most wounded and desperate of soul. No matter how lost you are, the womb awaits your return to help you heal and grow. This card is a call to keep things simple, to return, to be reborn in the name of love. The womb is everywhere. It is beyond gender, beyond time. We are within as we are within us. Nourishment, harmony, and warmth. It could be, though, in the infertility, imbalance here. Some of you may be a little imbalanced. You may be needing to really come back to basics, go back to basics, Scorpio. Here, the divine is asking you to allow them to really give you the healing, nurturing energy needed right now, especially those going through a hard time. Know that the Holy Spirit is always there, no matter how wounded you feel you are, or how many mistakes and bad choices you have made. You are always forgiven by the divine, Scorpio. You are just out here learning lessons, and you are just as entitled to love, peace, and freedom as anyone else, even if you feel you've made some bad decisions in life. Be clear about where you are putting your focus right now. Focus on your desired outcome. You have everything within you to create the life of your dreams. Stop downing yourself for once. This is your time. We've got you. Once again, another message of Spirit having your back here, supporting you, walking beside you, Scorpio. Spirit is giving you a direct message this morning that it is okay, darling. You can do whatever you are feeling in your heart, that that dream that you haven't started working on, or that desire that you don't feel worthy of. Spirit is asking you to take a chance on yourself and only focus on the things you can change and your desires, not what you don't want and and the bad things. Intuition here, the moon, emotions, you could be mood swinging. Something could happen in a month. A lot of unseen things happening right now. A lot of things going on in the 5D, things going on that you're not seeing. Spirit carrying you through right now. Allow yourself to sit and do a breathing exercise and feel, and it's a little corny, but if you're feeling like you're alone, Scorpio, wrap your arms around you and allow yourself to feel like the divine is hugging you, like you're being hugged by Spirit, like you are not alone, because you're never alone. Some of you have been feeling really lonely and nervous to start something on your own, or nervous to step out, really feeling uneasy being by yourself. And it's because there could be some unhealed wounds. Remember, the only person who's ever guaranteed to stay is you, darling. So you really need to start getting good with you. Spirit is letting you know that you are being hugged, you are being nurtured and given healing frequency to try to move forward. You may be going through some mood swings right now. Success through luck. It is okay to take a risk. Keep your eye on key players. Going on an adventure in a really masculine energy, a really independent energy. You are getting in a masculine energy right now because you may be getting ready to get back out there and date, or go look for a new job, or you may be the sole provider in your home. And so you embody a very masculine energy. For some of you, you need to get better at going into balancing your masculine and feminine energies out here. The moon is Mother Moon, and then we have the womb. We have a lot of feminine energy being given to you, Scorpio. Filled with divine light, supernatural energies, spiritual development. That is just where you are right now, love. Spirit is trying to give you messages and downloads through your crown chakra, through your third eye chakra. You may want to do a third eye chakra meditation if you feel like you're having a hard time connecting to your intuition, or you're having a hard time connecting to your higher self. Warrior spirit, confronting life's challenges, connected to your power. getting noticed here, a center of attention, Scorpio. You're about to walk into a time where you are the center of attention. You may start going out more. You may start feeling really good, find a new group to socialize, or somebody that you can go out and listen to live music and dance and have a good time and not be so serious about life all the time. Some of you just need to shake some shit off and go have a little bit of fun. If going out isn't your vibe, go run down the street, swinging your arms, laughing and dancing and skipping and make a fool out of yourself. Act like a kid, nurture yourself. I've done it before. It's hilarious. It cracks me up. It really does. The way people look at you when you're running by, it's just hilarious to me. Go out and have a little bit of fun, Scorpio, and open up those chakras. Let go of some of this stuck energy. An issue has gotten out of control, hard to control a problem, putting out fires. You may be just walking around putting out fires 24/7. It's like every time you turn around, it's a different fucking issue. It's something else, and you're really just a little worn out from having to be a warrior all the time. You want to just sit back and receive for once, is what I'm feeling. I feel like a lot of you are just tired of having to confront life's challenges all the time. There will be a moment where you can do just that, Scorpio. Some of you, you're making your life harder than it needs to be, and you're being guided in the womb to go back to your center, go back to basics, go back to the basic things in your life. Tell me what this getting noticed, center of attention is. For some of you here, you may be dating, you may be on a dating app or something. I have my deck upside down, forgive me. Coming out of lack here. Five of Pentacles energy. You may be going through a little bit of financial loss right now and you're juggling money around. There's no shame in that. That doesn't mean that you're not successful. That means you're just having normal life experiences. You will get back on top, but it's time to think about chasing some kind of dream and stepping out of your comfort zone, especially if you're dealing with lack. You're about to start getting noticed in your career. If you have been applying for jobs and you haven't got one yet, Scorpio, you are about to do that. You're about to get a new job, a call back from somebody. What is the issues? Yeah, then Spirit is saying that's the truth, the Ace of Swords. You're about to have some kind of new opportunity come in, some very, very honest opportunity. Some of you may have just had surgery, or you may have to have surgery and you're afraid because you're going to lose money. You're going to get it back. You're going to be okay. Tell me what the issues that have gotten out of control. Scorpio, putting out all fires. Some of you, there's been little fires everywhere between you and an ex, perhaps, or somebody here that you had to cut out of your life. This Knight of Wands player. You feel a lot of regret, despair because of this person. They're so inconsistent. There's just things that have just gotten out of control. This person's just, you've been doing the same thing for the last year. They're rushing in, they're rushing out, or they're playing around on, they're out here dealing with third parties. They could be dealing with an ex. For some of you, this person is your ex. There's a lot of aggression, fast moving energy. It differs from one day to the next, and it's just gotten out of control. You can't find any peace in this energy of constant chaos and aggression. It's just too much, Scorpio. You need to take a step back from this person so you can reevaluate your needs and what you want. No need to be regretful, darling. You're just learning. You're just growing. And eventually you will be able to let go of this person when you're ready, Scorpio. This could be an air sign, a fire sign, earth. Moving on here to money. Tell me, Spirit, what is the overall energy and money for Scorpio, please? Tell me what is the overall energy and money for Scorpio. These cards are so beautiful. The Forest. Okay. The Forest here for my babies. I should have pulled them out before we started. Thank you, Spirit, but that was easy. Magic abounds, childlike wonder and adventure. But somebody could be concealing something to you about your money here, Scorpio. Consider for a moment your earliest memories of a forest. It's likely to include all mythological dynamics of this archetype. A little fear, a little enchantment, perhaps losing your way, perhaps discovering a secret mystical treasure. Such is magic of the forest. It requires first that you enter into it, and then that you get lost within it. You may think that there is a path to lead you straight through, but soon enough you'll be on what you know as the pathless path. There are tricksters here, dense foliage and entanglements, but equally present are the glimmers of fairy light and friends among the trees. You're on an adventure now, and there's no turning back, so embrace the dim light and moving shadows, whether literal or imaginary. Brave the forest and get lost getting found. Spirit is asking you to go on an adventure with your money. Get yourself lost in an adventure, Scorpio, with your money. Look at money as just energy. Some of you, you're taking really hard paths. You're fighting against something here, and you're getting tangled up. Maybe in drama, you could be getting tangled up in bad money choices. You could be getting tangled up in not getting started because you're so tangled up in your mind. So you're not proceeding forward in anything with your career and your finances. You are being guided to go on an adventure, Scorpio. And yes, there may be times where you feel fearful or people that you can't trust. But if you want something, it's because you have a calling in your heart for it, Scorp. Take a chance on yourself. Some of you could have just got denied for a loan or a credit card. You may want to be a singer. You may be writing poetry. You could possibly even start making some money by writing. You're getting something out of the mud. You're building it alone. The golden egg, a good investment, good deals coming in, some kind of really good thing coming in your money and career here. But you may need to speak your truth here, speak your peace, Scorpio. There's about to be a paragon shift. You may be investing in Bitcoin or thinking about doing that, but leadership opportunities coming for you. There's going to be a moment where you realize everything that you've been through in your money and career has all came together. It's all came full circle. So if you got denied for a job or you got denied for a loan, it's just because you were always meant to, darling. There was something about that loan that may have been, you could have overextended yourself with it. Yes, it sucks that you didn't get the money, but you'll figure it out. There's a reason behind everything. When you get on that time, if something doesn't work out when it's supposed to, if some job doesn't call you back, or you lose a job, Scorpio, that you didn't even like, and you start getting in the flow of life, you will find that things go much smoother for you. Tell me about these leadership opportunities coming in for Scorpio. This could be you starting your own business. This could be you getting hired as a supervisor, but it's going to require you, Scorpio, to shed some old skin and stand up for yourself. Fight for what is yours. Some of you, you've been at the same job for many years and they don't appreciate you. But confidence is key here. Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is not only magical, but she is confident and secure in herself. And she goes after her dreams. Some of you, you've been afraid to apply for that, that promotion or that job at your work. Or you've been afraid to step out into the unknown. So you are not receiving the opportunities that you could if you were a little more gutsy. It's going to require you having a strategy. Your money's moving slow right now because you've been in hangman. You've been a little stuck, not knowing which way to go. But for some of you, you're about to go on an adventure with a new career and really walk into a lot of leadership opportunities. A Pisces, an air sign, another Scorpio could be important in your money and career. So moving on here to love. Spirit, tell me, what is the overall energy in love for my babes today? What is the overall energy in love for Scorpio, please? Okay, we're going to take this one. The Nectar. Such beautiful cards, aren't they? They're very beautiful. I think I've seen these before through the years in the tarot community. I'm going to study them a little more so I know I don't have to just always refer to the book. Tell me about the Nectar, Spirit. Here it is. Glowing, relaxed, fixation, aggression, approach to healing. In the Hindu mythology, there is a miraculous substance known as amrit, or nectar, that contains infinite healing power. The golden nectar is a sacred elixir, is the drink of immortality, and like its sister substance, sama, is known to activate subtle, intelligent forces that ease the body, mind, and spirit. These images lead us to the central energy of this archetype, the sweet, potent, heavenly essence that lubricates our spirit back into life. The Nectar card calls us to identify and relish in places, practices, people, and activities that regenerate and heal us like the medicine needed, and comes in a subtle form that you may be overlooking. Seek the most sensuous, fragrant flower in the garden you have forgotten. Don't underestimate this remedy. It is said when someone has activated this substance within, it is reflected in their shimmering eyes. Scorpio, a lot of you here, there's been a lot of aggression. There's been a lot of things that you forgot about love. There's been that sweetness of love that's been forgotten. You forget what it was like to feel that way, to that sweetness, that gentleness, because there's just been so much going on in your love life. A lot of you are going through a glow up, and your eyes are going to start shimmering, or somebody could really love your eyes. There could be somebody around you that just feels that you have the most beautiful eyes, whether this is a lover or somebody else. But there is healing available to you at all times. You can heal from a past person. You can heal from this recent situation. You just need to look around you. Look at all the beauty around you, Scorpio. Tell me, what is important in love today for Scorpio? What do they need to know? Dry spell. A lot of you have been sexually absent, or you've been single for a while now because of having a lot of ego and strife with another person. There were a lot of differences that were creating barriers in a relationship that you have just recently got out of, and you have not been dating because of it. It's jaded you in some ways. You're afraid to put yourself back out there. You're waiting on somebody. A lot of you here, there's been no action in love because you haven't been putting yourself out there. There's someone that's not good for you. They're toxic and low vibrational. This person fears losing you. You could fear losing them. You all could be really codependent on one another. Even addicted to the ups and downs and the highs and the lows when they reach out and give you that little tiny love offer saying that they miss you. And then when they leave and you don't hear from them for weeks, you start to get addicted to that, Scorpio. You've forgotten what it was like to be really treated in the manner you should be, for someone to really give to you fully. The sweet nectar of love. A lot of you are about to find out, you're about to be reminded, it's been unrequited. You've been the one doing all the work with this low vibrational person. It's going to require a strategy. It's going to require you to have a strategy to heal and move away from this because you've become addicted to the toxic cycle. I've been there, guys. I have. There's no shame in it, but it's time to see yourself out and start drinking the sweet nectar of life and love again, Scorpio. Start getting noticed and putting yourself out there. Some of you, you've just been stuck in this rut You haven't been getting out. You haven't been taking any chances. You've been just doing the same thing. And Hangman, because you're healing and you haven't been feeling well. You are forever changed here, Scorpio, but you're being guided to make a difficult decision. Explore the possibilities here. This was a love to transform. This was a love to transform you and this person. It's not your problem if they're not taking the lessons or taking the healing. You seem to be ready to start dating. You're ready to meet new lovers. You're finally coming out at the tail end of this sadness. Tell me how this person feels, please. This person's depressed. They could be going through a breakup themselves. They're on the verge here. Something seems to be brewing. They still feel very physically attracted to you. They're losing emotional strength. They could be intimidated by the way you look, Scorpio. Some of you are very attractive people. You have a very sexy vibe about you, a very attractive vibe about you, as Scorpios often do. This person actually doesn't like that because they're afraid of losing you. They've always been afraid that you are going to find someone better than them, or you are going to be more attracted to somebody else. And they're very actually, their self-esteem is quite low. This person, that's one of the reasons why they've always kept at an arm's distance, because they didn't want to be denied by you. This relationship seems to have been very complicated. For some of you, you're going through a divorce. For others, this person's in the middle of a divorce and you just met them at the wrong time. They just weren't quite ready to be in a committed relationship again. But there seems to be a lot of anger, a lot of triggering between y'all. This person feels like they've had a string of bad relationships and they're not looking at what the common fucking denominator is, them. If they've had one bad relationship after the next and it all ends the same, like with them cheating or whatever the case, it's time to look at yourself. This person's feeling hopeless, depressed. They're not in a good place either. And for a lot of you, you're picking up on this person's energy and it's really affecting you, love. So it's going to be important that you protect your energy. When you're dealing with somebody that is dealing with depression or dark energy, Scorpio, you can easily pick up on it. So really do everything you can to protect your energy right now. Tell me about this person, please. Outside opinions are affecting your love life here. Getting back with your ex screams disaster. This person may have went back to an ex because of outside opinions. No more games. Your partner has new goals. They may have a new goal. Temptations are affecting your love life, and triggers affect their ability to trust, period. Like I said, they seem to be triggered by the way you look, or triggered by how much money you have or something. They know that you could find somebody else in a second, and that makes them feel really uneasy. There's people talking. This person's got people in their ear a lot. They could have went back to an ex because of what others said, because of children, because of financial obligations. They may be staying with somebody and they're a habitual cheater. You met them. They acted like they were single until you realized they were living with somebody, telling you that they're just roommates, but you know that's not true. That's a direct message for somebody, my guides are telling me. This person could have told you that they were only, it's just for the kids. We stay in separate rooms, but you have found that that is not the case. Tell me about what this person plans to do. Yeah, they're diluting the truth. It's white lies. They don't want to hurt you. Second chance, reconciliation, compromise, and forgive. They want to come on back in and be honest with you. They have new goals? They have new goals here because they feel a lot of guilt, a lot of regret for sabotaging here. This person's a runner. They're a self-sabotager. This is what they do. They've done this many times with many people. It is a pattern. They do it because their self-esteem is very, very low. A toxic connection, codependency here. This became very codependent. You were codependent on them wanting you, Scorpio. You started to, you know, feel bad about yourself because this person made you feel like you were unattractive or unwanted, but they did it on purpose because they didn't want you to feel good about yourself. They wanted to make sure that they kept you. Sweetheart, if you're dealing with that, it is time to get back to the basics. Come back to your center, Scorp. Don't let anybody make you question how special you are or how attractive you are. If this person makes you feel like you're irrelevant or you don't matter or you weren't even enough to tell you goodbye, it is not that. That's the first thing we feel when we are ghosted. But Scorpio, it's not that. It's actually that they were very intimidated by the way you look or intimidated by your glow, the way you shined. And they wanted to dim it down because they didn't want you to feel like you could go out and get better or like you deserved more than whatever they were giving you here. Tell me what they plan to do. For some of you, there could be a new beginning around the corner, but Scorpio, this person is unhealthy and toxic. Spirits, you know, we've seen it here many times. They may come in here and be focused on you. They feel no one compares to you. You may work with this person, or you may find out this person's dealing with people they work with. They feel you're really compatible. And they may come back in and want to compromise. But Scorp, if this person is toxic and low vibrational and unhealthy for you, you may want to have some long talks with yourself. Are you going to just end up right here back where you are now? If this has happened numerous times, it may be time for you to remember what it's like to feel really, truly loved and fulfilled again and start dating other people. This person feels you're so smart, and that could be another thing they're intimidated by. Maybe you are much smarter than they are. Maybe you have, you know, a very prestigious degree or something like this, and they do not. They don't feel like they measure up to you. You are truly divine. I've never felt energy like yours before, and I can't get enough. Your intellect really turns me on. You're so smart, and I really enjoy our conversations. This person misses having conversation with you. They miss being in your energy. They feel like you have a very special energy, Scorpio. You seem to glow, sweetheart. You have a shimmer and a glimmer in your eyes. You have sweet nectar, and you need to start protecting it more. Tell me why new beginning here. What do they want to do? They seem to want a fresh start. They want to do things differently. And a Three of Swords energy. The Wheel, the Moon, wow, and the Star. My goodness, this person is going through a major transformation. So are you. But there is illusion. There is some deception. There is healing. And there's some fated events about to take place. This person wants to pull these three swords out your heart. They seem to have betrayed you or went back to an ex. Now, for some of you, the relationship between the two of you did not become toxic. It's the relationship they have right now with a third party that's very, very toxic. If that is the case, you know, maybe you all could make this work if you did things differently and this person stopped self-sabotaging. But Scorpio, if this person was very mean, if they ghost all the time, if they're always cheating on you, etc., please try to see yourself out of this. Tell me, what is the advice we can give to Scorpio, please? This could be an Aquarius, a fixed sign, a Cancer or a Pisces. Yeah, you're being guided to go into Hermit here. If this person comes back in and soul search, really ask yourself, is this what's best for me or not? Or am I going to end up here again? You have many options in the Seven of Cups, but you're also in some illusion where you're not seeing this clearly. You're being guided here to really focus on new financial opportunities, new adventures, Scorp, opposed to love right now. Some of you may be meeting someone new and then you're going to have to make a decision. You could be meeting a Leo. Tell me about the dating, please. This person seems to, Two of Cups. the Six of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. It just gets better and better, Scorpio. If you're ready to start dating other people, if you're ready to put yourself out here and be strong, Two of Cups, Six of Wands, and the Nine of Cups, you're about to meet a new soul connection that will be victorious, that will be like drinking sweet nectar. This person will soothe your soul, will fill up every damn wound you have with sweet nectar. They could be a fire sign, they could be a water sign, but wish fulfillment coming in for you. You first have to make a very difficult decision here. This person is a self-sabotager, and they may come back saying, you know, let's do things differently. And I wish you all the very best. But Scorpio, for some of you, it's just got to be a no. You can't get over what they've done. You'll resent them. It will just be, it won't be the way your mind has fantasized that it would be. You would be constantly on edge, wondering when they were going to leave again, when they were going to cheat. That's a terrible way to live. Tell me about the anger and resentment being triggered, please. I feel this person really triggered a lot of wounds inside of you, abandonment wounds, trust wounds with their lies. Seven of Swords, Ten of Swords. Wow. And the Five of Pentacles. For some of you, this person took from you. They were constantly taking from you financially, energetically. They were betraying you, lying. They were cunning and they were dishonest, and it really triggered a lot of wounds inside of you. And that is what it was for. This was a love for you to transform, for you to actually start healing those things inside, like abandonment wounds, trust issues, etc. You had major trust issues, and then you found out this person was cheating, and it's just like it really triggered those inside of you. You may have actually, this person could have took money from you. They could be an air sign. So, Spirit, what are they planning to do and when? What is the time frame we can give Scorpio, please? What is their next moves going to be? This person seems to be frozen right now. It could be by the end of this year. For some of you, it will be by the end of the winter. A unwanted change must occur first, though. Growth inside fuels growth outside. This person is in constructive seclusion right now, trying to figure out what it is they want. But Spirit's saying, you decide, you take control, Scorpio. You decide when it is that you move on. And if this person misses the bus, well, that's their fucking problem. The only person on this planet besides your children that you are responsible for is yourself. And if this person takes too long, well, then they do. Some of you here, things will fall into place. They will, but it's time for you to decide and take control of your life here. You will reap what you sow. So do not go out here and start dating other lovers and hurting them because you're hurt. It's just a never-ending cycle. I hope everybody has the most beautiful and blessed Friday. I keep thinking today is Monday because I had off yesterday, and I'll only ever have off on Sundays. But have the best Friday ever. I hope a lot of you are off. You have a long weekend and maybe doing some Black Friday shopping, getting some great deals. Enjoy the beautiful high energy because of the holidays. The energy, the vibration of the planet raises around the holidays, and it's such a beautiful thing. Take in all this high vibrational energy, Scorpio. Love and light.